Hi, my name is Tony, and I'm here today to help you figure out how much you should spend on your next guitar. I've been in music retail for 11 years, and I face this question every day. How much should you spend on your next guitar? Well, let's talk about what makes a guitar more expensive. Some of the things that make a guitar more expensive are where it's made, the materials it's made out of, whether it's solid wood or laminated wood, the craftsmanship that went into the build of the guitar, the aesthetics on the guitar, electronics that might come in the guitar, or accessories that will come, gig bag, strap, picks. Those all will add to the cost of the guitar. Another consideration is a new versus used guitar. Generally, used guitars can be a good value comparing it to the same model that's new, except the used one will not come with a warranty. The new one will typically come with a limited lifetime warranty that will protect you in case there are defects in materials or workmanship of that guitar. But the used one will be generally 70% less cost than the new same model. Also, something to consider would be brands to stay away from. Stay away from First Act, Esteban, Rogue, Pyle, Cadence, Donner, Ashthrope. Amazon has tons of these inexpensive guitars that are under $100. They're going to be bad. Everything's going to be bad about it. Don't waste your money. Stick with quality brands like Taylor, Martin, Gibson, Epiphone, Fender, Seagull, Eastman, Breedlove, Ibanez, Yamaha, PRS, Squier. If you're looking at much higher end guitars, you might consider Collings, Furch, Ryan, Santa Cruz. These are all going to be exceptional instruments, bourgeois as well. So, how much do you want to spend? How much do you have saved? I encourage you to save as much as possible, to spend as much as possible, to budget as much as possible for your next guitar. And again, it just depends on where you're at right now, what you're going to use it for, the application. All these things will determine how much you should spend on your next guitar and what you're looking for. Spend as much as you can. A story that I tell customers often is I was in a country band in college and we were playing every weekend. I was gigging, I was practicing a lot, and I came into some money when I was 21, and I didn't buy a nice drum set. I should have bought a $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 drum kit that would have sounded incredible, looked cool. I would have had more fun. I would have gotten better gigs, and I didn't. So please, learn from my mistake and get a good one. Get a nice one, as nice as you can possibly budget for. So what do you get in a guitar when you spend $500, $1,000, or more? I'm going to break it down into three different price ranges. We got $100 to $500. We have $500 to $1,500, and then there's $1,500 plus. So what do you get in all the different price ranges for guitars? Well, if you go from $100 to $500, those guitars are generally going to be, on the low end, all laminate woods, plywood, layered wood. They're going to sound okay. They're going to stay in tune as long as you're getting a good name brand, and it'll do its job. It'll get you started. But if you're going for tone, this is not where you should be. If you're going for sound quality, dynamic range, and capability, you don't want to be in this price range. You want to get a little bit higher. You want to get at least to the upper end of the $500, because you can get a much nicer guitar for around $500. It'll be possibly solid woods, at least a solid top, and then layered back and sides, usually a nice gig bag. And so you're getting a much nicer guitar. That's where I try to get customers to start at. If you go in the next category, $500 to $1,500, these are all quite nice. You'll at least have solid top, layered back and sides, and then you'll be getting into more solid woods where the entire guitar is solid, which to me, it's better, it sounds better, it feels better, it has more clarity, has more dynamic range, and you can find quite a lot in this price range. The Martins and Taylors start at $1,500 for the solid wood American-made guitars generally. So you have to be in the upper end if you want to get into a Martin or a Taylor that is USA made and all solid wood. So these are all fantastic. this is a great price range to be in. You can find, and if you find a used one in the store, in your local music shop, you're going to get a great deal, compared to a new one. And then you go from $1,500 to however much you want to spend, $10,000. You can go that high if you want to. As you go up from the $1,500 mark, now they're generally going to be all solid wood. They're going to be hard shell case. It's going to be exceptional quality. It's going to be more comfortable. So as you go up in that price point, you get more abalone, more inlay. They get a little prettier. They give you more binding choices. They give you more exotic wood choices. And now you're playing a exceptional instrument that's going to hold its value really well over time, and you're going to enjoy it that entire time. So it's hard to go wrong in that price point because they're all good. It just depends on what you want, what you want it to look like, what you want it to sound like, and how much you want to spend. So I hope this helps you decide how much you should spend on your next guitar. The answer is as much as you can, because you're going to have fun, enjoy it, and life's too short to not be playing a nice guitar. Thanks for watching.